Okay. Today we will learn what is mobile network. How to create a mobile network campaigns we'll learn today. This is the easiest network of all the 5 networks, mobile network. It hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes to create mobile network campaigns. Then when to go for mobile network? If you have an iOS app or an Android app owner, if you are an app owner, then at that time you have to go for mobile network campaigns. You have an app and you want to get more app installments or more app engagement, or you're launching a new app, at that time go for mobile network. That means only app owners should go for mobile network campaigns. Then the most, why I'm telling the mobile network is the most easy one among all the 5 networks is, here you no need to target keywords. That means no keywords, no need to target keywords. One big headache is gone over here. Upon your app only, whichever the app you want to run ads, upon that only your keywords will be targeted automatically. You have to not target the keywords. Then one more easy thing in mobile app is, in display network, what you are doing, you are creating an image. You are going to Creatopi or Canva and you are creating an image over there. You are doing some hard work. Here, no need to create your creative. Automatically, for whichever the app you're running the net campaign, that will become the advertisement automatically. You no need to do it. If you want, still if you want, you can do, but it is not required. So the keywords and creatives are not required in mobile network. And how to create mobile network campaigns? As you already know how to create all the networks, same like that, you have to create mobile network campaigns also. So again, google.com/ads. First, create your Google Ads account. If you have any Google Ads account, then open that Google Ads account. Then assume that for this particular one, I want to create a mobile app campaign. I already have a Google Ads account. Then I'm creating a mobile app campaign. Then what you have to do, click on new campaign. Right? Yeah. Click on this plus button, new campaign, and create a campaign without a goals guidance. Do not select any one option, just click on this particular option. Then search is done, display is done, video is done. Shopping we'll do later. We have to go for app. Create app promotion ads that serve across the Google search network, display network, Google Play, with other apps and on YouTube. See what he is telling. If you remember search network, in search network, what was happening? Search network type is text. And where our search network ads appear, they are going to appear on SERP. And type is text and they are going to appear on SERP. And how you are targeting? With the help of keywords you are targeting, and with the help of location also you are targeting. And coming to mobile app network, here the type is, it can be text, it can be image, or it can be video also. It can be text, image, or it can be video also. Where your advertisement is going to appear, see what he's telling over here. Across the Google search network, that means on SERP, Google Play, that is your Play Store, the display network, that means Google Display Network websites, and within other apps, and on YouTube also. So your mobile app campaigns will appear on SERP, Google Display partnered websites, on Play Store, and on YouTube also. So again over here, it is going to appear on SERP, Google Display partnered websites, and on Play Store they are going to appear, and on YouTube also they are going to appear. And how you are targeting over here? I have already told, no need to target keywords over here. Automatically it will be done. So here keyword option only will not be there. No need to target with keywords. What you have to do is, only with the help of location you have to create mobile network campaigns. In display network, how we were targeting? With the help of age, with the help of gender, that is demographics, and they're based on their interest, we were targeting. All these things were there in display network. But there is no such thing in mobile app network. Only with the help of location you are going to target. So text, it can be text, it can be image, and it can be video also. If it is text, it is going to appear on SCRP. Image, then Google Display Partner websites. Video, then YouTube. And Play Store also, your ads are going to appear. So SCRP, Google Display Partner website, YouTube, and Play Store. No keywords, only with the help of location, you are going to target. That's it. Then coming to what we are done over here, create a campaign without a goals guidance, search display shopping with your app. So select app. Then select a campaign subtype. Why you want to create this campaign, you have to select to get more installs or to get more engagement. Assume that people have installed your app, but there is no engagement. So to get engagement also, you can click over here. Suppose you are launching this app, get new users to pre-register for your app before launch. At that time, go for this only, and this is only for Android users. So by default, I want to create a campaign to get more installs for my app. So select a campaign subtype, that is app installs. Then select your mobile apps platform. If it is Android app, then go for Android. If it is iOS app, then go for iOS. If it is both, you cannot select both at a time. What you have to do is first create a campaign for Android, then again create a campaign for iOS. Both you cannot select at one time. So let's click on Android. Look up for your ad. So the most important thing in mobile network is your app should be present in Play Store. So you have to just search for your app name over here. Like this, you have to search for Swiggy. So then I'm able to see the look up your app, then you have to search for your app. Suppose Swiggy is your app, then search for Swiggy. If your app is Zomato, then search for Zomato. That app also will be appearing over. Whatever your app is there, just search for that particular app over here, and your app will be listed over here. Whichever is your app, just you have to select that particular app over here. Then as of now, I'll go for Swiggy. Then Swiggy delivery partner app. So I'm just clicking on this app. So this is my app, and for this app, I'm going to run my mobile network campaign. Then click on continue. That's it. Create a goal without a goal. Create a campaign without a goals guidance. Then select your particular network. Then select a campaign subtype and your campaign name. You have to just search, and that campaign will be listed. Just click on that particular thing and click on continue. That's it. Then see mobile app. It is already appearing over here. Give some name over here. Then I'm giving some name. That's it. I have given my campaign name over here. Then location, select locations to target. Which location you want to target, you can select. Your ads only show in countries where your app is available to download. Okay, enter any other location. You suppose you want to go for Hyderabad, then you can target only Hyderabad. If you want to do advanced search, that means if you want to target only particular area in Hyderabad, then click on advanced search, then click on radius. Then you can select over here Panjagutta or Dakshina, whatever it is according to you, you can select. Then you can change over here from meters to kilometers, and how many kilometers around the Panjagutta you want to target, that also you can select over here. So Panjagutta, target. So only these area people, my ad is going to appear. Like that also you can target over here. Then coming to languages. Whichever language you want to target, you can target according to your app. By default, it is English. Then set your average daily budget for this campaign. The more your budget is, the more installs you are going to get. So my average daily budget is 1000 I'm giving. Then what do you want to focus on? That means what do I want? I want more installs, right? My campaign goal is only to have more installs. So by default, that option is only there over here. So install volume, I want to have more installs. Then what kind of users do you want to target? All users. Then target cost per install. Target cost per install you have to mention over here. So that means your CPI. What is the type over here in search network? It is CPC. In search, the type is the bidding type I'm talking about. It is CPC. Whereas in mobile network, the bidding type is CPI, that is cost per install. Cost per install. That means when somebody click on your advertisement, money will not be deducted. When somebody install your app, then money will be deducted from the advertiser. So you have to give some cost per install amount over here. So what he's telling, a typical cost per install for the other app is 22 rupees they're telling. So I'll be taking it as 25 rupees because Google is recommending me 22. Again, it is telling me your budget is too low for your target cost per install. Okay, as of now, I'm taking 25 rupees, no problem. See, your CPI depends from one business to other business. That means it depends on your niche. For some websites, the cost per install will be detected less than 1 rupee also. But for some some business, that is for some other websites or some for other apps, it can be more as much as 30 rupees per install also. So your CPI depends on your particular niche. So my target cost per install is 25 rupees I have given. Then you can select start and end dates. Then click on save and continue. That's it. Your CPI depends on your particular niche. It can be as less as less than 1 rupee, or it can be as high as 30 rupees or 40 rupees also. Then what he's telling over here, ad group name you have to give over here. So campaign is done, then what is the next level? Ad group level. So I'm giving the campaign name over here. Then what you have to do, just see over here, by default this advertisement has been created. What did I tell you? No need to add the images or videos over here. If you want to add, you can add, but no need to add images or videos. If you want, you can add. By default, these images and videos Google will only recommend. You don't need to add. If you want, you can just do it. See how our app is going to appear on display network. It is going to appear like this. See, this is display network, and on mobile it is going to appear like this. On SCRP it is going to appear like this. It is going to appear on SCRP. See, it is a phone, right? In phone, install option also will be appearing, so install option is also there. Then on YouTube it is going to appear like this. So you can just see how your app is going to appear on different platforms. On Google Play, it is going, that means on your Play Store, it is going to appear like this. Play Store, you'll be searching something over here, and below that, your advertisement is going to appear. See the Play Store model. Like this, your advertisement is going to appear. Your video discovery ads and all are going to appear like this. So what I told, where your advertisement is going to appear on SCRP, on Google Display Partner websites, on Play Store, and on YouTube. So by default, they are going to appear on these places. Then what you have to do is, no need to target keywords, nothing is there over here, just give some headline and some description. And if you want to add images, if you have your images, then you can just add the images, otherwise it's okay, no need to. As of now, let's give some headline and description, then our mobile campaign will be done. So I'm giving some headline and description over here. Order food online. Make sure the every word's first letter should be capital letter. Then headline 2 is telling, so I'm giving get your food in 20 minutes. This is my headline. If you want to add more headlines, up to 5, we can add our headlines. Then give some description over here. What description we will give? Restaurants in Hyderabad. Make sure your every word first letter is capital. Then here I'll give get your food. Get your yeah. This is my description. I have given some headline and I have given some description also. See, our description is appearing over here. And if you go for display, it is going to appear like this. And if you go for SCRP, then our order food online and order food from hygienic restaurants in Hyderabad. This is how your particular advertisement is going to appear. That is mobile network advertisements. If you want to add some images, then you can add some images also. They have given the size requirements also. Upon that size, if you have any images in your desktop, just choose files to upload and you upload that particular image. And if you want to upload a particular video, see what I told, the type can be, it can be image or it can be text or it can be video also. Image, text or video. We have given text. If you want to give image, please give image. If you want to give video, then what you have to do is just go to YouTube and search for some Swiggy. This is some Swiggy ad. We'll copy this particular URL and we will paste it over there. Same like YouTube ads, whatever video ads we have done, right? So click over here and enter a YouTube URL or search by a keyword or a channel. I'm just pasting the YouTube URL. See, my Swiggy ad is going to appear like this. That's it. Now search for YouTube. Your ad is going to appear. That's it. This is how we have to create mobile network campaigns. It is very easy, right? Just give some name, give headlines and descriptions. Automatically ad also will be created. You no need to create the particular ad. And the only important thing you need to do is you have to give some headline and description. Other than that, everything is done by Google. That is the reason this is the most easy network of all the networks, mobile app network. So we are done with mobile app network. And click on save and continue. See, our start date, we have not given an end date. Our location is Hyderabad and we are targeting language is English, and campaign budget we have given, and campaign objective, no goal selected. Our target cost per install is 25 rupees. Campaign optimization, that is we are running this campaign to get more installs. That's it. And continue to campaign and your particular campaign will be created. That's it. This is about mobile network campaigns. Here, no targeting keywords and no targeting age, gender, demographics, affinity, nothing will be there. No interest, nothing. Only locations. It is very simple. This is the easiest network of all the networks. Then, coming to shopping networks introduction. We cannot complete shopping networks in one ad. So just we'll go for introduction of shopping network. Now, shopping network, creating a shopping network campaign is the toughest among all the 5 networks. Mobile app is the easiest one and shopping is the difficult one. It is not like search or mobile or display where you'll be creating your campaign in 1 or 2 hours. No, it is not like that. It will at least take 2 to 3 days to create your shopping network campaign only. And to understand shopping network also, it is not very easy to understand. Some people, it will take to master shopping network, I'm talking. It will take some 6 months of time also. Because shopping network is a little bit difficult when compared to all the networks. Then, how your search network advertisement will be there? If you search for something on SCRP, then your advertisement is going to appear. Let's see if any advertisement is going to appear or not. Okay, no advertisement. Okay, let's assume this is particular advertisement. And how your search network advertisement be? Some text will be there, both are text only, and no images are included in search network, and the bidding type is CPC, isn't it? So let's recollect search network. type is text, bidding type is CPC. Where your search network ad is going to appear, it is appearing on SERP. And how you are targeting in search network? With the help of keywords and with the help of locations you are targeting in search network. Search text CPC is a bidding type. It is going to appear on SERP by default. See, by default, there is an option in Google Ads account that when you are creating search network or a display network, there two particular blocks will be checked. That means by default, those two will be checked. What will happen if you don't uncheck those two options? There is a chance that your particular advertisement is going to appear on Google Display Partner websites also or on YouTube also. So always remember to uncheck those two options. Otherwise, you'll be losing your money. So majority of the times it is going to appear on SERP and you are targeting with the help of keywords and locations. This is about search network. Then how shopping networks ads appear? Let's search for something called laptop. See, assume this is search network ad. This is not ad, this is SEO result actually, but there is no ad for this particular keyword. Okay. Now how shopping network ads appear? Just see over here. This is also advertisement. This is also advertisement. But here only text is there. Here image is there. Some name is there. Price is there. And review is also there. This is also advertisement. This is also advertisement. But what is the difference between both the advertisements? This is shopping network advertisement, whereas this is search network advertisement. This is a search ad. This is not a shopping ad. This is a search ad. But which companies are running search ad? Dell is running search ad. Is Dell a service-oriented website? Now ODM is a service-oriented website. We are providing digital marketing services. We are not selling any product. These people are selling a product, but still they are going for search network also. See, always remember, if you have an e-commerce website, same like Dell, Amazon, Myntra, do not go for search network campaigns. Always go for only shopping network campaigns. Why you should not go for search network campaigns is, do you think just by seeing this particular headline and particular description, a person is going to purchase a product which is worth some 69,000 or 83,000? No. People are not going to purchase just by seeing the headline and description. They will not click on this particular advertisement. If anybody wants to purchase any product, 100% they'll be looking for an image, price and everything. So never ever go for search network campaigns if you have an e-commerce website. Then why Dell has gone for search network? Dell is running ad for shopping network and Dell is running ad for search network also. Though it is not a service oriented, though it is an e-commerce website, still they are running both the ads, search network and shopping network also. See, Dell is a very, very big company. Very big company. They have lots of budget. That is the reason they are running ads with the help of search network campaigns also. But whereas medium scale companies or small business owners, they have to not go for search network campaigns if they have an e-commerce website. Unnecessarily, people will be clicking on your advertisement and you will be losing your amount because people are not going to purchase. However, people need everything like this. And what will happen when they click on your particular advertisement? What is the search network bidding type? It is CPC. When they click, you will be losing money. So very big companies like Dell, these people go for search network campaigns. See, Amazon, Dell, they are very big companies. They have huge budget. So at that time, they will go for shopping ads also, and they'll be going for search network ads also. So always remember your search shopping ad type is both image and text also. So always remember, if it is a small and medium scale company, do not go for search ad, always go for shopping ad only. This is good option. And let me write it over here. Only service oriented websites, if they go for shopping ads, then that is, sorry, if they go for search ads, that is really good for service oriented websites. And e-commerce websites, please go for shopping ads. Then I'll be writing over here. Search network, we are done, right? So shopping network, let's talk about shopping. The type can be text and it can be image also. Text also it can be and it can be image. Then coming to the bidding type. here what will happen is, if you click on this particular product, money will not be deducted from this particular advertiser. When you purchase this product, then only money will be deducted from Dell India. So the bidding type is CPA, cost per acquisition, that is cost per purchase. So cost per acquisition in the sense, when you purchase a particular product, then money will be deducted from the advertiser. But one thing you need to remember over here is, when you start running advertisements, do you think when you start running advertisement, the next moment people are going to click on your advertisement and they're going to purchase your product? No. People will take some time to spend this much 70,000 rupees. It's not very easy. People will take some time and people will purchase a product. So just after running your ads, people are not going to purchase the product. So until the conversion happens, that means until somebody purchases your product, the bidding type will be CPC only. After that, CPA will come into action. So the bidding type will be CPC. If any conversions happen, suppose assume that two people have purchased your product, then Google will recommend that, see, some conversions are happening, why not go for CPA? That means cost per acquisition. That is, when somebody purchases the product, then money will be deducted from the advertiser. This is the bidding type in shopping network. And where your advertisement is going to appear? It is going to appear on SCRP. I have searched for something and it is appearing on SCRP only. So it is same like search over here. These shopping ads are also going to appear on SCRP. Then how does the targeting happen in shopping network? When compared to search network and shopping network, search network is the expensive one and shopping network is the cheapest one. When you run shopping network ads, that your money, very less amount will be deducted. It is the cheapest among all the networks. That is the reason small scale companies and medium scale companies should not go for search network. I'm talking about e-commerce companies, not service oriented. Go for shopping networks only. That is the cheapest one. People with big budget like Dell and all, obviously they'll be having good amount of money, then they'll be going for search also. Then how the targeting happens in shopping networks? You cannot target keywords in shopping network campaigns. You have to not target keywords. Why you have to not target keywords is, you might be thinking that I have searched for a particular keyword, then my ad is appearing. It's not like that actually. What happens is, you cannot target keywords in shopping network. Why you cannot target? You might be getting a question that why I cannot target keywords. There is no such option of targeting keywords in shopping network, because let's take the example of Amazon. Amazon has some 30 crore products. 30 crore products and you want to run ads. Let's assume you want to run ads for these products. And for each product, let's assume you're targeting some 10 to 15 keywords. Then some 10 to 15 into 30 crore products. How many keywords will you target? N number of keywords. The volume is really high. You cannot target, it is impossible to target those many keywords. So that is the reason you cannot target keywords in shopping network campaigns. So always remember, you cannot target keywords in shopping network. Then how exactly your ad is appearing over here? Then how exactly your ad appears? What happens is, instead of you, Google will target keywords on the behalf of you in shopping networks. You should not target, because it is impossible to target 30 crores into some for each product also. Let's assume 10 keywords and it is becoming a really high number. Can you target those many keywords? It is impossible for a human. So instead of you, Google is going to target the keywords. So what happens is, when Google targets the keywords, what I told, whenever Google gets a chance to take money from the advertiser, Google tries to take the money. Google is a very trustworthy platform, but still Google tries to take money from the advertiser. So when the keyword control is under the Google, what happens? Google will target irrelevant keywords. Google will target irrelevant keywords also. That means now let's search free laptop. I have searched a particular keyword called free laptop, but still some ads are appearing. Isn't it? Dell app ad is also appearing. All these ads are appearing. Do you think these people are going to sell their products for free? Some 72,000, some 73,000 laptop. Is this person HP is going to sell it for free? No. But still their ad is appearing for a particular keyword called free laptop. My intention is to purchase a laptop for free. But which ads are appearing? These people are not providing apps, laptops for free, but still their ads are appearing. That means irrelevant keyword. There is no link between this particular product and this particular keyword, free laptop. But still ad is appearing. Because Google targets the keywords instead of you, Google will target irrelevant keywords also. On your behalf, Google is targeting the keywords because it is impossible for you to target the keywords. That is the reason Google will target. But what Google will do? Google will target irrelevant keywords also. So majority of the times, that means 50 to 60% of the times, your keywords are going to appear for your particular advertisement is going to appear for irrelevant keywords in shopping network. So always remember 50 to 60% of the times your ad is going to appear for irrelevant keyword. We have already seen the example over here, laptop free. I told you when compared to both the networks, when compared to shopping and search, search is expensive and shopping is the cheapest one. Why I told shopping is the cheapest one is because Google targets irrelevant keywords also. That means there is no link between your ad and that particular keyword. That is the reason shopping network ads are the cheapest. That is the CPA, cost per acquisition, will be really very less when compared to all the other networks. Because Google targets irrelevant keywords, your shopping network campaigns are really cheap. So what happens when Google targets irrelevant keywords? Obviously, we have seen the live example that Google is targeting irrelevant keywords. But it is wrong, right? For a free laptop, my advertisement should not appear, but still it is appearing. So what I have to do? In search network, I have told you, when I have explained keyword match types, I have told you, negative keyword. These kind of keywords, free laptop, this now what I have to do, I have to take the free word and I have to dump it into a negative keyword. That means I have to convert this particular keyword into a negative keyword. So the job becomes really hectic over here because 50 to 60% of the time Google is targeting irrelevant keywords. Then all those keywords you have to convert into negative keywords. Some e-commerce websites, that is companies, daily they'll be dumping some thousands of keywords into negative keywords. There is lots of hard work over here. Because of Google, you have to do lots of hard work. You have to convert so many keywords into negative keywords. I'll show you for OBS how many keywords we have turned into negative keywords and all. So the process is really hectic. So many keywords you have to take and you have to turn into negative keywords because of Google. So here, instead of how the targeting is happening in search network with the help of keywords and locations. But what did I tell in shopping network? You have to not target keywords. Google will do it by itself. So there is no such thing called keywords over here. There is no such option to add keywords also. There is no option also. So instead of keywords, there is an option called feed. You have to generate a feed. You have to set up a feed. What is a feed? Feed is nothing but you'll learn what exactly is feed in next class. But what is a feed is nothing but you'll be having products in your website, right? All the e-commerce products, whatever you want to sell, you will be having all the products in your website. Those product details, for now, just assume that those product details are only known as feed. So all the feed, that means all the product details, you have to give it to the Google. Then what Google does is, Google will target based on the particular feed. With the help of this feed, Google will target the keywords. So always remember, you have to create a feed. That means you have to set up a feed. And how will you target? With the help of location. So Here in shopping network, the targeting happens with the help of feed and location. Now, one thing you have to remember over here is, I told you you have to set up a feed, but in your Google Ads account structure, that means, sorry, in your Google Ads account, there is no such option called feed. You cannot create your feed in your Google Ads account. There is no such option to create feed. At that time, because you cannot create your feed in your Google Ads account, you have to create your feed in Google Merchant Center account. So to create feed, you need to have Google Merchant Center account. We will create Google Merchant Center account in the next class. I'll just show you where Google Merchant Center account will be there. Just click on Tools and Settings, then Setup. Under Setup, there is this option called Google Merchant Center. Here you have to create your feed. Then with the help of feed, Google will target the keywords. So this is about Google Ads Merchant Center. We have already created this feed, see, ODMP feed. You can just see over here. How to do this, we'll learn in next class. Shopping ads is a very vast topic, very vast topic. Okay. So we are done with feed. What is a feed? Just you have to give the product details. Every product details you have to mention to Google. To give every product details, the feed option is not there in Google Ads account. That is the reason you have to go into Google Ads Merchant Center. Where Google Ads Merchant Center will be there? Tools and Settings, Setup, Google Merchant Center. So here you have to go and you have to set up your feed. Then Google will target the keywords. Now, coming to how exactly you will be creating your campaigns, how we have created search network, display network, all these campaigns, how did you create? First, you need to have a Google Ads account, right? This is our Google Ads account structure. Then you need to create a campaign. Then you need to create ad groups. Then you have to target keywords. Then you have to create your ad copy. This was our general Google Ads account structure. But what I said, in shopping ads, there is no such thing called keywords. You cannot target keywords, I said, right? So you cannot target keywords. And one more thing is, no need to create ad copy also. Google will only create ad copy. So these two things Google will do by itself. If you generate feed and if you submit the feed, that is enough. Based on the feed, Google will do these two things. You no need to do. The only thing you have to do is you have to create campaigns and ad group. Only these things you have to do. That's it. Keywords and ad copy will be done by Google. So this is the good part about shopping ads actually. With the help of feed, Google is going to target keywords and your particular audience. And I have already told you where Google Ads Merchant Center account will be there. So always remember these 5 steps when you're creating a shopping network campaign. First one is, your website should be an e-commerce website. Your not for service oriented website. Shopping network is not for service oriented website. It is clearly only for e-commerce website. So your website should be an e-commerce website. This is the first point. Then the second point, go to Google Merchant Center account and set up feed, because feed option is not there in Google Ads account. That is the reason you have to go to Google Ads Merchant Center and you have to set up the feed. So that is our second point, second important point. Then coming to the third point, what exactly is the third point? Both Google Ads and Google Merchant Center are different entities. Are different entities. You have to link them both. See, just observe over here. This is my Google Ads account. But when I click on tools and settings and when I click on Google Merchant Center, a new tab is opening. That means these both, this particular one and your Google Merchant Center, both are different. Both are different. These both are not same. They both are different entities. So what you have to do is when you generate your feed, that means when you set up your feed, you have to link your Google Merchant Center with your Google Ads account, because here you are creating your campaigns, and after that here you are generating your feed. So both the ones you have to link. How to link we'll be learning in next class. So always remember, this is different, this is different. Google Merchant Center, just by clicking on new tab and Google Merchant Center also you can go over here. But what I did is, instead of going into new tab and clicking on Google Merchant Center, I directly from Google Ads account only, I have visited Google Merchant Center account. So always remember, both are not same. Google Ads is different, Google Ads Merchant Center is different. Both are different entities. When you set up your feed with the help of Google Merchant Center account, you have to link your Google Merchant Center with your Google Ads account. That's it. So both Google Ads and Google Merchant Center are different, and you have to link them both. Okay. Then the fourth point. Go to Google Ads and create campaign and ad group. As I have already told you, ad group and campaigns you have to create in a Google Ads account. And select Merchant Center. I'm just telling the introduction of shopping ads. All these things practically we'll do in next class, because it is not possible to tell everything in one class. So go to Google Ads. That means in your Google Ads account, you have to create your campaigns and your ad groups. Then here you have to set up your feed. After that, link these two accounts. That's it. Then coming to the fifth point. Fifth point is what I told, because Google targets irrelevant keywords. 50 to 60% of the times your advertisement is appearing for irrelevant keyword only. We have seen the example of free laptops. So what you have to do is always check for search terms. That means what people are searching, you have to check first. Then and block unwanted keywords. Block unwanted keywords in a sense, you have to turn the particular keyword into a negative keyword. Always check how people are searching, what people are searching, you check first. Then if suppose people are searching irrelevant keywords also, like people are searching free laptop and all, and you're not providing a free laptop, at that time what you have to do, you have to take that particular word free and you have to turn it into a negative keyword. That's it. These are the 5 things you have to always remember. Let me open OPS and I'll show you how many keywords we have turned into a negative match. This is an e-commerce website actually, Order Beauty Supply. Then keywords. See, search keywords. Negative keywords. How many keywords we have turned into negative keywords, we'll see. See, all these things we have turned into a negative keyword. That means if somebody searches like this, then our advertisement is not going to appear. Let me scroll down and show it to you. Scroll down. See, all these keywords. That means, see, free. If somebody is searching for free products, then our advertisement will not appear. Then how to, that means people might be searching for some knowledge how to apply this particular product. There also our advertisement is appearing. Our main motto is to sell a product, but people are searching for a particular thing to gain knowledge. People are searching how to apply some product. Their motto is not to purchase any product, but our motto is to sell a product. Then what is the use if I show a advertisement to somebody who is going to search how to apply some product? So we have converted this particular thing how also to negative keywords. Then ingredients, how to, all these things we have converted into a negative keyword. See what, that means what is this product? People might be searching, right? How to apply, where to apply, which is this product, who, why, all these things we have turned into negative keyword because we I don't want somebody to click on my advertisement. These people want to gain some knowledge. That is the reason they are searching for this particular keywords. But my motto is to sell a product. So I have to not target these keywords. But Google will target the keywords. So what I have to do is I have to turn these keywords into a negative match. Then see, some people might be are searching in some different languages also. So all these things we have turned into negative keywords. And here Walmart is also there. That means a person might be searching for something called some particular product, Walmart, that person might be searching. That means his intention is to purchase from Walmart. But what is happening? Our advertisement is also appearing. His intention is to purchase from Walmart, and my advertisement is appearing. He might click on my advertisement, right? So unnecessarily, it's not required. So I'll just turn this keyword into a negative keyword. That's it. So see, 5 not how many keywords? Some 523 keywords we have made it as a negative keyword. That is the reason shopping ad is very cheap, but the thing is you have to turn so many keywords into negative keywords, and 50 to 60% of the times your ad is going to appear for irrelevant keywords only. You have to only create campaigns and ad groups, and keywords and ad copy will be created by Google. And the most important step is you have to generate a feed. That means you have to set up a feed over here with the help of Google Merchant Center. How to do all those things we'll be learning in next class. For today, this is enough, and that's it.